Today, GoingGoing.BackBack and Orgo Travel collaborate to bring you a world schooling adventure at Legoland Malaysia. Both of our families are full-time traveling families. So we rely on the world to teach our children about culture, politics, religion, and more. Today, we are spending an entire day with both of our families at Legoland Malaysia. World schooling has never been more fun. So if you are a world schooler or new to the idea of world schooling, this video will provide you some of the information you need to know. GoingGoing.BackBack. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Hello, sir. Can I take a family photo?
We are GoingGoing.BackBack.
A full-time traveling family
Spending 3 months at Legoland Malaysia.
I genuinely do not believe that my children would learn any more being in school 8 hours a day than they do doing an hour, maximum 2 of sit-down schoolwork and then living a life in the world, a life where they're converting exchange rates, a life where they're navigating time zones, a life where they're learning about the different religions of the people that they're around, the different languages of the people they're around. There's no way that any school system could teach your children what world schooling can teach your children.
So, how much time do you spend teaching your kids?
It varies. I have 3 children.
Of different ages.
So we have taken the approach of young children not needing formal sit-down education. So our 4-year-old does not have formal lessons. For our 6 and our 8-year-olds, it varies. So we assess how much learning is happening in the environment they're in, because in some environments we're not getting out as much. So we might spend a longer stretch in a place where our pace of life is slower. We're only doing twice weekly excursions. So on the days where we're not going out, we might do more geography at home. We, learning, which in this case is learning about where we are or where we're going.
You have to get into this law school. 98%.
And I think everybody really wants to know one question. What's the hardest part about traveling?
So you watch YouTube videos, and most of them, they're all talking about all the gorgeous places they've been to, all the delicious food they ate, and it's all sun and roses every day. Is that like how travel really is?
I would say the biggest challenge for me is planning fatigue. So I used to delight in planning the next destination, the next, the place that I was going to travel when I was doing it as a daydream from my desk. When you have to remove yourself from the experience of the place that you're in, a lot of the fun is removed from it.
How do the Orrs handle world schooling?
I think we probably spend about 15, 20 hours a week teaching her. And that's including extensive Chinese studies, so she's completely fluent in Chinese. One thing that really bugged us was one of her last school days in the US was a test. So they did testing all day long. There's no learning, and what really bugged me, it wasn't even a real test. They were doing a practice test to evaluate the effectiveness of the test. So she didn't get a score, But they wasted basically the entire day doing that testing.
GoingGoing.BackBack.
Here is the Great Wall of not China, but Legoland.
What does a Worldschooling day look like?
We stick with the basics. We do a second language and we do math and reading. And we focus on those core parts of the curriculum, wherever we're going, whatever we're doing, and then expand on that either by the lived experience or by adding in more resources at home.
Especially for younger ages, the math is something you just can experience out in the world. It's addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Now, I guess if you go into like teenagers and you go to algebra, I don't remember the last time I did algebra. That may take a little bit more book work, but I think by then they can probably study mostly by themselves.
I won't lie, trying to educate 3 children is not for the faint of heart. There are definitely challenges to it, but the biggest challenge of it is more, finding that separation between being the parents and being the teacher, and how to find that balance so that relationship works for all of us. But I'm not educating 25 students
Or
at
30.
different levels, or 30 students at different levels.
What are some challenges faced by full-time travelers?
I feel sometimes traveling can be isolated as well. Even you look at an interesting world, exciting, but behind your friend is far away, you have to call, the time is different, and the subject you're talking about is not on the same page. You don't have to come, maybe your friend will be more close, because you don't see them for many years.
How many times have you gone to Legoland so far?
42?
42.
I think it's a bit more than that, honestly.
46? It's either 46 or 42.
Yeah.
So you're down to like 10 ringgit a visit so far.
Yeah.
And so that comes out to, what, 250 a visit?
250, 246, something like
And
this.
since you live right nearby, you rarely buy food in the
Yes.
Legoland.
Yes.
What is your favorite part about Worldschooling?
Well, we don't have to go to school for as long, and we get to go to fun places a lot and travel the world. It's fun because we get to see every new place. We get to go to Legoland. We get to go to theme parks and go the whole world. Going to other fun places and not thinking like, I read about this, but then I say, I've been there.
What is your favorite travel adventure?
Adventure? I think I had it just a few days ago. Well, for Malaysia, that is we went to a tree climbing thing. There's a bunch of obstacles. You try to balance, it's bouncy, you walk around, and then there's other places here at Legoland and at Disneyland. Legoland and Disneyland. I think I like Legoland.
Around the world.
We get to go to fun places a lot and travel the world.
It has been such a pleasure meeting All Go Travel. They are a fantastic family. If you're not already subscribed to their channel, definitely subscribe. It's been an absolute pleasure meeting you guys, getting to know you more, talking about Worldschooling with you, and I hope we meet again somewhere in the world.
Like you said, subscribe and hit that notification
Join
button.
us for more exciting adventures around the world. Don't forget to hit the subscribe and like and follow button. And thanks for the GoingGoing.BackBack and Orgo Travel.
Yep, so
Thanks
that's
a lot,
about
man.
it for now.